What's up, everybody? This is your girl Kiki, and I'm going to be doing my nighttime facial routine. So I thought I'll show y'all how I do it because I love doing facials at home. I love to keep my skin up. So I've been doing a lot of facial routines lately, trying to be more consistent. I already took a shower, so I feel nice and clean. So now I'm going to get into my routine. So let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to use is my water pick here because I got to brush my teeth. So I love this water pick because it is very powerful and it gets all the food off my teeth. I also love it because it's just water and I don't have to use any dental floss, which I feel like regular dental floss is just messy. And when you try to get the bits of food off your teeth, I notice like when you try to floss it out, it starts like getting all over the place, which is gross. So I love this water pick and it does such a good job. Very easy to use. I just filled it up with water, snapped it together, and then I just went ahead and used it. And then my mouth does get full after using it about halfway, so I just spit it out and then just continue to use it until I run out of water. Okay, so now I'm going to be brushing my teeth. So I'm using my favorite toothbrush from Smiles, and I had this toothbrush for about 2 years now and it's still going strong. One of my favorite electric toothbrushes, and they send you a new head every however many months that you have it set up. So I think it's recommended to have a new toothbrush every 6 months. So I just usually try to replace it by then, or sometimes I go a little bit longer. It just really all depends on how quick it wears down. But it's also my favorite color. I love lavender, so I had to get it in lavender. I know Smiles also have a water pick as well, but I didn't bother getting it only because I already had one. But yeah, this toothbrush is very powerful and it does such a good job with just cleaning my teeth, and it holds the charge a pretty long time, so I really have to charge it very often. I say it probably goes out within like a week before I have to recharge it, but otherwise than that, this thing is my favorite toothbrush. And after that, I am all finished and my teeth feel so good right now. Like, look at that. Like, no veneers over here, baby. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the facial routine. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking a very hot towel soaked in really hot water, as hot as I can get it, just to loosen up the product on my face, because I'm going to do a pre-cleanse first. And for the pre-cleanser, I'm using Dermalogica's pre-cleanse. Now, honestly, coconut oil will work just as good, but this I got as a free sample, so I decided not to waste it. It's all right with me. I feel like it doesn't clean my face as good as a pre-cleanse. Like, I feel like it doesn't get all the product off of my face, even though I only have like very minimal makeup. But it does a good job with like if you got like a tad bit of makeup. But if you got like a lot of makeup on, then this is probably not the best product, because you have to use so much of it just to get the product off. But it does dissolve well with water. If you actually emulsify it with water in your hands, it actually turns kind of like white, and it does a really good job with kind of like getting more of that oil and dirt and whatever on your face. So it's a pretty good pre-cleanse, but honestly, coconut oil works better. It's way more cheaper and you could get a lot more uses out of it. But mainly I'm just focusing on just my cheeks, my forehead, just wherever the makeup is at. And I try to avoid my lashes because I just did my lashes yesterday, so I don't want to loosen it up with the pre-cleanse. So I'm just being careful of that. But otherwise than that, once I get done moving all that makeup off my face, then I'm just taking my rag. I call it rag. Some people call it towels, whatever. But I'm just going to wipe it off my face just to get the bulk of that makeup off. And yeah, so I've rarely had a lot on my face. Okay, so now I'm going to soak my towel in some hot water again, just to reopen up my pores real good, just to make sure they stay open, because now we're going to do a cleanse. So for my cleanse, I'm using Dermalogica's cleanser, and it's also an exfoliator, so it exfoliates your skin as well, which is nice. So it's actually doing like 2 steps at one, in one, which is good, because usually after I cleanse my face, I will also exfoliate afterwards, but this does both. So it's really nice. It helps me save a step, and it makes my facials go by a lot more quicker. Now, it does not lather like some cleansers does, because some cleansers, they're like really foamy, but this one doesn't lather too much, but it still cleans my skin really good, which is nice. And my skin feels so good after this. Like, it feels nice and soft. I could tell it's nice and clean. So even though it doesn't lather very well, it still does the job, which is nice. And again, I don't have to exfoliate afterwards because it already does that for you. You just really want to rub it in real good just to make sure that you really get that skin nice and exfoliated. After cleansing my face, I just went ahead and rinsed it with some warm water, and then I also splashed my face with some cold water because the cold water helps close my pores up, and it also tightens up my skin really nicely. And it also helps in the mornings because I have bags under my eyes, which is pretty common. So I feel like the cold water just really helps reduce some of those bags under my eyes, and it just makes my skin feel really nice. So now I gotta tone my skin up, so I'm using rose water, just very cheap and affordable, and it does just as good as any other toner out there. So I'm just gonna spray that on my face and let that air dry for a bit. So after toning my skin, now I'm going to be using two different serums. So the first one is the Biolume Vitamin C Serum from Dermalogica, and then I'm also going to be using a puffy eye serum from, I'll put the brand name here, but I got it from Amazon, and it's a little bit more cheaper and affordable than any other eye puff serums that I've seen so far. I feel like it's doing a pretty decent job. I don't really see a huge difference the bags under my eyes yet, but I mean, I used to have really worse bags than this, so I feel like it's doing a pretty decent job if I be consistent with it. But yeah, I just make sure I massage it into my eyes, and one pump is all you really need, so a little goes a very long way. And then the next thing I'm going to be using is that other vitamin C serum that I just showed y'all, and I'm using it for the rest of my face, and I love this serum so much. I feel like my skin is so much more glowy, more even toned ever since I started using this. And they have a whole kit as well that has vitamin C, so it comes with the vitamin C moisturizer. I think it comes with a vitamin C cleanser as well. So I use those, and those really made a huge difference in my skin. But now that my skin is already pretty good, it's just more of maintaining it. So I still use the serum just for that purpose. So after letting the serums get nice and dry and tacky on me, now I'm moving on to my moisturizer of choice, which is from Dermalogica. This is one of their free samples that I have gotten when I order one of their products. It is called a Phyto Oxygen or something moisturizer, but this is supposed to be one of their most expensive moisturizers on the market from them. For a full bottle of this is like over $100 which is something I don't have, so I'm honestly not going to get the full bottle, but I wanted to use a free sample because, you know, why not? But once I use it up, I'm not buying the full bottle because I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to use a regular moisturizer, but it's supposed to firm up your skin really good, and it's supposed to be intense, which I could definitely tell is good quality, but I just feel like it's something I don't really need right now. Alright, so my second to last step is my night mask. So this is from CeraVe Night Mask, and I really love CeraVe's products. So far, they've been killing the skincare game. Like, their stuff is so affordable, and I haven't used all their products, but one thing that I have definitely used is their body acne cream, which helped me get rid of my body acne. So shout out to them for that. But their night mask is really nice because even though it's thick, it doesn't leave my skin oily. It doesn't leave it greasy at all. It just feels really nice, and it absorbs in my skin and keeps it super moisturized. So they got some really good products. Alright, so then the last step is my lips. So I'm using the lip mask here, which is pretty much like it's kind of like a Vaseline type of base lip mask, but it feels like a lip gloss mostly. But it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's supposed to keep the moisture in your lips, which is good because I don't want to wake up in the morning with dry, chapped lips. It also comes with a lip scrub as well, which I don't know why I didn't use it this time, but I usually use the lip scrub that comes with it, and it's the blueberry kind. So that is pretty much it, y'all. That is my night facial routine. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are curious about all the products that I used in this video, I will list them down below in my bio. But my skin feels good, it looks good, and I'm ready to go to bed. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time on my next one. Peace. I just want to appreciate everyone for watching my video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. It's going to be below my video. And also hit that notification bell for more updates on my content. Along with that, you can follow me on my other social media pages as well for more updates on my other content that I post outside of here. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there and stay blessed. Goodbye.